その力の名前はね、挽回だよ。
What's next? What's next? What's next? What's next? What's next?
Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. First of all, I would like to apologize for not uploading for a couple of months, and that's because I was still trying to find some ideas on which figure to make next, because as all of you may know, the previous video covered about me making Gear 5 Luffy, this boy right here. And I saw the comments, they were asking if these figures were up for sale or if I do commissions. And to answer a few of those questions, I would like to say that I do not do commissions. However, I do have a plan to sell these figures. However, the only downside is that I only sell to people in Indonesia, since I live in Indonesia. So I will open a Tokopedia store, and I will leave the link in the description down below. And however, I will start selling once I have 3 or 4 figures up for sale. And as for now, I only have 1, including this one, which makes it 2. So in this video, I'm going to be making ZARAKI KENPACHI from Bleach. And to do that, I'm going to need Gin's body from DASIN models, and the new 1000-year bullet war arc ZARAKI KENPACHI statue, as I can use his blade, head, as well as scabbard right there for his sword, which is very beneficial. And for Jin, his body is already suitable because they're both captains. However, I do need to make some changes. That is to make his cape a lot more riggedy so that it looks like a warrior's, like Zaraki's warrior cape, as well as change his number, kanji, from 3 to 11. So those are just the changes I need to make. And oh yeah, I also need to change his skin tone, as he is very pale while Zaraki is just a bit darker. So I need to change up his arms, legs, right here, torso, just upper chest part, but I won't be touching this part because it will be covered by the clothing. And the final thing I need to do is to cut these to make it short, just like the statue right there. As for the insides of the cape, it is light blue, while Zaraki's cape, inside of the cape, is dark blue. So this is dark blue, this is light blue, and I'll just leave it light blue because it does not add a significant change. So yeah, that's all I need to do, and I'll see you guys in the next process. Now, as you can all see, this ZARAKI KENPACHI figure is pretty much done in terms of skin tone in every side. So I'll try to leave the light to it, a little bit of light, to add some highlights in order to make him not too dark. Because Zaraki, again, is not too dark. He has a little bit of light to him. So as you can see, every part of his arms, hands is already painted, as well as his hands. I also painted the hand skin tone, and then again I made it look more realistic by leaving a little bit of highlights, as you can see right here. Because if I paint it all brown, it will be too plastic look like plastic. It won't look realistic like this. That's for his hands and skin. Now let's move on to his cloak. And as you can see, I've made it a little bit more rough, so it looks more damaged than this one. It's not too perfect because then again, this is a beginner's work. As you can see, his shoulders and his kanji too, and it's also not perfect, but it gets the job done. You can see the kanji right there. I also cut his belt thing to make it appear shorter. Here's his sword, it stays the same. Now for his head, because it is already removable, there's an option for either using a tack it like this to make it just stick, because if you buy this set, then you will automatically also be receiving the Jin's head as well as his other facial expressions. But if you do not want to interchange his head with KENPACHI and Jin, then that is also fine, since we can hot glue this head onto the top peg. So it can still move, obviously. It can still rotate 360 degrees, and it will be a lot stronger. It won't fall off at any time. However, the only downside is that it can't be interchangeable. It can still be plucked off, but it will come off with the bottom part of the head of the peg. And so I still recommend using tack, but then again, it all goes to the customer. So the customer can choose whether or not they want it to be hot glued or simply tacked. And if you guys want to see, this is the aftermath of painting KENPACHI. This is it. It's already dried. Since I did it yesterday, it took a few days to complete him finally. I do have to announce that the link I'm going to be putting in the description is just my Tokopedia store, and I will not be uploading and posting any figures there yet to be sold, but I will soon, and that is why I want you guys to be sure to subscribe to this channel, because I'm going to make a video on me announcing the launches of my figures. And since I do not have a community yet, I'm going to announce my future projects. And first of all, we have Shanks, red hair Shanks. I have the figure right here, and I can remove his cape, which is very beneficial. I will do stuff to his head, remove his head, and create his fabric clothing. And for now this is a project I've been working on but still haven't done yet, and it is Grimjaw. These are just his prototype clothing. I will be changing his everything, and yeah, those are the two projects that are coming up in the future. So make sure you guys subscribe to watch those two process videos, as well as a video announcing the launches of those figures on my online store. And here's the disclaimer on why I do not speak Indonesian, even though this is targeted towards Indonesian and I just use subtitles. That is because I do not like how I sound speaking Indonesian. Ini bukan soal Inggris, it's just that I don't feel good talking in Indonesian, okay? I just need to clear that up. But let's just move on to the final step, which is completing this box, and we'll see how it goes. Alright people, so here is the final set, and what you see on screen right now is everything you'll be getting. Everything the buyer will be getting. So here you'll be getting the base plate, of course, and also its penopang thingy. If you open this plastic thingy right here, you'll be exposed to all these accessories. So of course you get KENPACHI's sword, that's a must. KENPACHI's scabbard, Gin's covered sword, all the different hands, 3 Jin faces, and a Jin head. That's what you'll be getting. And here's the box. I do have to say that the sides are pretty decent, although the back lacks professionalism. It's not perfect. I get it's not perfect, but it gets the job done, right guys? Hope so. And so this is everything the buyer will be receiving, and I assure you, I hope the packaging is strong enough to keep everything in shape and everything secured. Alright, and the price of this figure and his whole set will be, of course, announced when the figure itself is ready to be sold and launched on the Tokopedia account. So yeah, that's pretty much it for today's video. Really hope you guys enjoy, and really hope you guys anticipate for this figure's release. Alright, feel free to purchase this product if you want to. I really hope you guys do, because yeah, it's a very fun figure to make. Thank you so much guys. Peace out.